Yesterday, a dream was realized. Big number 2 was told he's among the top 4 on the Toronto blue line, and he's here to stay. Question marks removed. He will hit the ice tonight. The mission, to stop 2 more top snipers. Antropov, Recchi, Roberts, all big men, and one Luke Schenn joins a group of veterans as they stroll into the Air Canada Centre for game night. Welcome everybody to Leaf Nation HQ. This is Molson Canadian Leaf Nation pregame show. Glad you could make it today, and of course Luke Schenn is the story of the day as he signs on with the big club, removing many of the question marks. I'm Jody Vance, glad you could be along with us tonight, joined by our esteemed panel, of course. A bunch of guys who need no introduction, but I'll introduce them anyway. Joe Bowen, our play-by-play man. Mark Morrow, our hockey analyst, and our senior reporter on the end there, Paul Hendrick. And guys, let's talk about this with Luke Schenn. Finally, the question marks are being removed from whether or not he'll stay or go. Joe.
No, bigger question mark I'm putting on it right now. Yes, he should be here. He is one of the top 4 defensemen. He may just be enough to be a Calder Trophy winner this year.
Oh, hey now.
Sorry. So he's gone from the pressure of having to make this team. Big question mark answered.
Ramp it up.
Now we've heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. Joe Bowen, Luke Schenn is going to win the Calder Trophy.
Bingo.
Why not? I like it.
Well, it's the passion that unites us all, and Joe, you bring that passion each and every night to our broadcast. I look back to 10 years ago when Danny Markov and Thomas Caberlet played in this team, both on the blue line, both 20 years of age. That was so exciting. 2 very good young defensemen. Luke Schenn has taken it a step up this time around. I'm looking forward to seeing this guy's career evolve, Jody. We're
going to talk more about Luke Schenn and hear from him, and we're also going to look back. Joe Bowen apparently wrote about Luke Schenn in his blog pre-draft. I mean, this guy, clairvoyant. Downstairs, Andy Petrillo, what's going on? What do you have coming up on the show tonight?
Well, Jody, yes, you're going to be talking about Luke Schenn, but I'm sure you're also going to be talking about all the moves Tampa Bay Lightning made during the offseason, and they're not done yet. It was just last week that Brian Lawton, who is Executive VP of Hockey Operations, was also given the title of General Manager. So later on in the show, Brian Lawton, new GM of the Tampa Bay Lightning, will be joining me to talk about what he likes and what he doesn't like so far with the Lightning. Jody?
Andy, thank you. And of course, you're right. We're going to hit a lot of topics tonight as we count down to the puck drop for the Toronto Maple Leafs as they host the Tampa Bay Lightning tonight. But Luke Schenn is the story. Top of our headlines, brought to you by Ford, powered by you. Paul.
Ford headline, Schenn sticks. We've talked about this. We're going to talk about it again. Steven Stamkos' first visit to Toronto. Try to mark him. Joe Bowen's excited about that. And it is status quo for the Leafs defense. Same 3 guys sitting out once again here tonight. We'll talk about that. A good problem for Cliff Fletcher and head coach Ron Wilson. Well, as far as Luke Schenn is concerned, he was called up to General Manager Cliff Fletcher's office after practice yesterday. They had a quick chat, briefly told, you've made the Toronto Maple Leafs. And for Luke, who will turn 19 on November the 2nd, an early birthday present as he addressed the media earlier today.
You know, right from the start, I've gotten a real good opportunity here, and you know, I'm very thankful for that. And the coaches have been great in helping me out, and you know, teaching me different things to help get me better. And you know, they've put me in some key situations on the ice, and like I said, give me great opportunities. So you know, I felt more comfortable and more confident as I went on, and you know, I'm very thankful to be in this situation.
What's the reaction of people in Kelowna? I don't imagine anybody was surprised the way it's gone.
Well, yeah, a little bit. I mean, I don't know about, you know, all the fans and stuff there, but as far as the teammates, no, they're just excited, and you know, obviously, you know, I guess they'd be happy if I, you know, came back and played with them this year, but they're definitely very excited, and you know, I'm sure they'd all like to be, you know, in the NHL as well, and you know, that's what everyone works towards, and playing junior hockey, everyone wants to make it here one day.
Well, the best-looking haircut on this team since Michael Telfus left for Phoenix. And, Joe, how does this team's work ethic and system place Luke in a position to succeed? Because I think both do.
Well, I think they do. And you know, it's interesting listening to the newspapers and whatnot. Now, some media critics suggested he should go back. It's never, I told you that you should send the kid back, but they don't. But anyway, here's Luke Schenn, who has been easily among the top 3 defensemen the Leafs have had from training camp on, especially defensively in his own zone. He is taking his time, doing small things, making sure he doesn't get in over his head, does an exceptional job in his own end. The first outlet pass has been great, and he's been standing up for his teammates as well because of his size. So here's a kid that's got a great opportunity, and with a lot of rookies not really posting a lot of big-time scoring numbers, is there a chance that for the 3rd time in about 12 years a defensive defenseman might be the Calder Trophy winner. I think he's got a chance right now.
You're really laying this pressure on for this
No,
Calder
I'm not.
Trophy.
I'm just singing his praises. I really think he's a real talent.
Listen, I agree with you on all the praises. I absolutely do.
But let's ramp it up anyway, right?
The bigger question right now at this point, as we watch that highlight reel of him, is who is happier, Luke Schenn that he's staying with the team, or Matt Stajan that his personal bodyguard is sticking around? Because we saw him standing up for him 3 times. That's the kind of player he is, though. He's one of those guys that's a consummate team player. He's a sponge. He's taking it all in. We could go on and on with the praise for this kid, and he's well-deserved. He has earned his spot on this team.